Hello everybody, welcome back. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed today's video.
I'll ask the question, fellas. When was the last time somebody got you a dozen roses and a box of chocolates for Valentine's Day, fellas?
Okay.
When was the last time somebody took you out to dinner?
about to get
Maybe
mad.
paid for the hotel and the bottle of champagne. When was the last time, fellas? That's all I'm saying.
Nobody said that Valentine's Day was only for the men to treat.
I'll ask the question, fellas. When was the last time somebody got you a dozen roses and a box of chocolates for Valentine's Day, fellas?
Okay.
When was the last time somebody took you out to dinner? Maybe paid for the hotel and the bottle of champagne. When was the last time, fellas? That's all I'm saying.
Nobody said that Valentine's Day was only for the men to treat the women. Where does it say that?
Nobody
Is there
said
a
that.
manual where it says that?
Some
No.
things aren't said. They're just implied. They're implied by behavior. They're implied by action that's gone over time and time again. Nobody had to write a rule book on how this goes, but if my wife did not get me a dozen roses, which she never does on Valentine's Day, I'm not going to hold it over her head for a year. But
maybe you should
let me walk
express
in the
that
door.
to her and
I
say,
don't need them. That's the whole point. She doesn't need them either. She got everything else. Why you need flowers? You got Louis bags, Gucci shoes. You got BMW. Why you need all that stuff?
It's a holiday for both of you guys to celebrate your love for one another.
We celebrate it every day. I'm a celebrating fool.
But you, I mean, you're so busy. Maybe you don't have time to go to, you know, a nice dinner. Listen, enough about JP.
No,
Let's
all about
make
JP.
this
I'm
about
enjoying
you.
it. You see me
As a
sitting
single
back?
man, how are you preparing for Valentine's
He's
Day?
not.
What do you do on Valentine's Day? Russell Dorsey?
He's not.
I'm not preparing. What is there for me to prepare? Dinner for myself?
Do you? I don't know. Do you go on dates or do you?
I think
sit at home and eat some chocolates and watch rom-coms? What do you do?
Going on a date on Valentine's Day as a single person is like the people that go to the gym on January 1. You get in the way of all the other people trying to do things, right? Let the people who've been in love have their time at restaurants. Let them have the reservations. Move out of the way, right? Go on your date the next day.
It's sad but it's true. Men only get flowers at their funerals. But this modern woman, she was getting upset. She was having none of it. You just can't debate with some women about things. And I completely agree with this. I see Valentine's Day as a big con. It's a money maker. It should be nice, loving and caring to our partners all year round. The same goes for women, how you treat your men. Modern women these days demand you pay for everything in a relationship, do everything, they sit on their ass and do nothing. Then you got to take them out for Valentine's Day and treat them on that day as well. Don't fall for that crap.
Do you recommend whole phases after breakups?
It depends on how the breakup went. If the guy broke up with a girl, maybe got cheated on,
yes,
go for it. Why not? Why not go for it and do what you want?
I think some people need it. I think it's totally, again, situational. I think some girls really need to have that, again, affirmation afterwards. But I think that hoe phase is a little questionable because can a guy go through a hoe phase his whole life?
Also, it may not make you feel the best after. But if it's a temporary thing, why not?
But I mean, how could a woman really benefit from getting railed after a breakup by multiple dudes?
How can you benefit from sticking your dick in someone?
I mean, if she's getting an orgasm, then
which doesn't happen every time,
she might be feeling a little bit better.
You think sex is the same for guys and gals?
No, I think guys benefit every time and girls don't.
Yeah.
And then I have multiple boyfriends, but I'm still single, so life is good.
Haram. Men are typically expected to court women, approach women, ask them out on dates, maybe pick them up, pay for dates, make the first move, etc. What are women expected to do to build a relationship? So I'm talking about that initial stage. What are women expected to do?
Wait, so are we saying that Are we saying that he takes you on a date?
No, he's so when you're let's say the first date, usually on a first date, a guy picks you up, he takes you there and he's expected to pay, but what are you expected to do, kind of in these dating scenarios?
Just be yourself.
Bring good conversation.
Be yourself. Are you expected to impress him? Do you want to do a party trick? I don't know.
I feel like
What? This day and age, men are expected to do absolutely everything. All the pressure's on them. But when you ask these modern women what do they bring, it's just crickets. They can't bring anything and they don't want to bring anything. I'd love to see some of these women live a day in their life as a man and they would really see how easy they actually have it at times. It's a hard world out here, guys.
So what is your body count?
For sure less than 10.
Do you think other people would be able to guess that?
Yeah.
You think so? Guess her body count.
I don't know, bro. She kind of got a coat on and everything, bro. It got to see full body. But just a good guess, I'm going to do 7, bro.
All right. Now, what is your body count?
I do 3, bro.
Do you think people will be able to guess that?
Nah, they wouldn't. They wouldn't guess that.
Guess this person's body count.
Like 20.
Okay, now what is your body count?
That's a secret. I'll say 3'2" then.
Do you feel like other people will be able to guess that?
Yeah.
Guess this person's body count.
That bitch gotta be over 30.
Over 30?
Over 30.
Why you say that?
She lets the build sloppy, you feel me? She built sloppy, man, like a sloppy Joe.
God damn! Other people say like toxic girls are red flags, but I love craziness.
Like,
I love it. I don't know. It's mad for me.
so you're crazy then?
I start beef because I want arguments, but then after I thought, I'll fix it in that. But I love the arguments. It's nice.
So you're on that toxic love then?
No, not toxic.
Yes,
but
you are.
no, I like to just. How can I explain? Not like toxic. Like you bring a shank to the yard and that. Nah.
No, that's just mad.
I love like craziness. Like, where you going? Like, what do you mean, woman going? Like stuff like that. I don't know.
So you want like a woman that controls you?
A little bit sometimes.
Stop it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. That's lit, yo. That's lit. That's proper lit.
No disrespect to this guy, but I just don't understand some guys' mentalities. I don't know why in the world you would want a woman who brings you more stress. Life offers enough of that. A woman should be bringing you peace. Time out of the stresses of life. You're the type of guy who likes to cause arguments and just have beef with your missus all the time. You clearly have too much time on your hands. A woman who brings you more stress and tries to be controlling, she ain't worth trying to protect and provide for. Having a loving, caring, nurturing woman by your side who supports you no matter what life throws at you, it's one of the best things life can offer.
So you want to be upset with people for walking through your video to the point where you give them dirty looks and then you put up a post and refer to them using a blind person emoji. So I'm going to give you some advice, some tips to avoid this. First and foremost, don't put your phone on the ground to film. People are not looking at the floor when they walk, wondering who's filming, who's not. It's not their job to worry about that. They don't have to work around you. Secondly, you don't want to be bothered while you film. You don't want people to walk through. Rent out a private gym or train at home. You will never have to worry about anybody walking through your video, and you can do all the filming you want. Finally, this looks like a really busy time at the gym. Maybe don't go during peak hour to try and film. Go at an off time when the gym isn't that busy. Go to a part of the gym where there isn't a lot of traffic and you can film all you want. And my last piece of advice, do better. Mind your own business.
Joey, once again, laying down the facts. Seems to be a common trend now of women going to the gym trying to bait guys into getting likes and views on TikTok for doing nothing wrong really. But shout out to Joey, he's one of the main guys calling women out on their BS. Shout out to him.